Yeah! Leroy brings the treat while Max brings the trick. Wait, what? What up, everybody? Metron URL here. Welcome back to Nephilim Entertainment, and this is my coverage of Ghosted. This is episode 2, Jermaine the Zombie. What can I say? The show's actually picking up just a slight bit. You know, I was reluctant whenever I gave my first video about this, but it's not bad. Not entirely. This week's episode was a Halloween special, which is weird since Halloween is still about 3 weeks away, but yeah, it's Halloween, and we find out that the little boy that Leroy was talking to and doing stuff for the first of the episode was actually his former partner, who we found out in last episode he got killed by accident. It's the kid's. It was the father of the kid, and I will spit it out after I get confused on it. But anyway, yeah, Jermaine is the kid of his former partner, so he is going to go trick or treating with Leroy and reluctantly Max, who, when I say reluctant, invited himself against Leroy's better judgment. But yeah, the antagonist of this show was some mysterious demonic cat. Weird. Yeah, weird, freaky, glowing-eyed cat. It wasn't even a black cat. No, it was orange and white and black. I think it was a tabby, maybe? But yeah, apparently Jermaine, our little vampire, got bit by the cat and turned into a zombie. And incidentally, too, I have to applaud Max. For a minute, he was actually starting to talk kind of cool. I was actually impressed. Max, way to go. Dude, you impressed me. But that slowly didn't last long, because then we had to worry about the little infection running around. And the first thing he does is go to a girl's house. Oh, he wants to spread the infection. Really. Kids, don't ask your parents any questions after watching this video. Just saying. Sorry, parents. Yeah, I also want to point out that Captain Lafayette, apparently she is kind of like the Leroy Jeffrey Gibbs of Ghosted. She knows all, sees all, like a freaking deity, which wouldn't surprise me if they end up going with that direction later on. But, yeah, and I spelled it out in many different ways as I could, and I didn't come out with anything other than Lafayette. I didn't get an acronym or anything like that, so yeah, anyway, the infection got spread, I guess, basically when Leroy decided, or no, Jermaine started to bite these little kitties, which is bad. During Halloween, that's especially bad. Especially since, it really didn't show any gore. It was just your B-rated kind of epidemic, They bit, move on to the next one, bite them, move on to the next one. And what would have been the end result? I have a feeling that the only way that this would make any plausible sense to me is if it was some evil antagonist who was long since kept secret that was somehow trying to amass an army for some odd reason. That's one thing I can think of this infection being, because other than that, which you're talking to a guy who watches The Walking Dead and pretty much any kind of gore fest he can possibly get his hands on, and for an infection to be bit, spread, and then no gore, no possible death whatsoever, but I can see how they're just trying to go with a comedic sort of angle, because Leroy tries to be cool for this little kid, and he epically fails. Max has a better time with it. I don't understand. It's weird. It's like a role switchel. Leroy's the dorky one, and Max is like, yeah, man. Just keep it real, man. It's weird. even I can't pull off the awesomeness that Max was showing in this episode at first. But after the infection spreads, he goes back to his regular dorky self, which is not, needless to say, not so cool. Because they somehow have to ring off all these little infections. And I got the creeping suspicion that they were basically shooting paintball guns at little kids, which can be dangerous, especially unsupervised. But they managed it. They pulled it off. Applause. But Max, he struggled. Dude, have you never played Call of Duty whatsoever? Even any kind of, I mean, even I, who am not so savvy in many things. Excuse me. Yeah, never played Call of Duty. I mean, he was just kind of, which we all had those moments where we creep around creepy corridors and we see something jump out and we freak out and we waste our entire ammo clip on one zombie and miss it. Yeah, because that's totally what happened to Max there when little Jermaine jumped on Leroy's back. So, in any case, Max seems to save Leroy by doing some epic little diving stab of infected mom in the face, dart, because I didn't know they were shooting darts. Thought they were just shooting paintballs, but anyway, they were shooting darts. Yeah. Turns around, lunge, hits her face with the dart, and then somehow Leroy makes the shot of a little stumbling kid who is less than 30 feet away. Yeah, really epic shot there, buddy. But anyway, yeah, which I about the blood. The whole I think I'm bitten bit that was in the car later between Max and Leroy, it was comical. It was funny. I think I'm bit. I don't feel so good. And the next scene cut, oh, he's duct taped to the seat. Nope, couldn't find out Leroy's the one infected. Ooh, he's driving. That ain't safe. That ain't right. Someone needs help on our boy Max. Someone does. Old chick decides to shoot Max in the back of the head with a dart and stabs him with a needle. I'm sensing a kidney on eBay sometime later. But anyway, yeah, so everything comes out okay. Jermaine, the zombie, is once again restored to his former self, and they're going to cover it up at the Bureau, which I have to say, the Bureau leads a very fascist kind of, and for those who don't know what fascist means, please Google it, leads a very fascist sort of way of living, because they keep an eye on tabs on the phone lines, and they pretty much do any kind of word search. If it has fangs, creepy, scary, any kind of word association with it, it gets directed to the Bureau, and they go and investigate it. Or how long that's been around. But Leroy and Max managed to save the day. Little Jermaine is completely clueless what's going on. But Leroy and Jermaine have a nice little pseudo father and son moment, which was all so sweet until Max decides to make it awkward. But hey, they saved the day and they saved Halloween. Yay! Anyway, that is going to do it for me, guys. Let me know what you think of this episode. Did you watch it? Did you find it hilarious? Are you wondering why you're even bothered watching the show? I'm going to give it a chance, fair chance, at least one season. I promise you that, one season. If it doesn't pan out, then, hey, move on to the next one. But, this is Metatron Urel. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think of the show. Find it funny. Did you think that they could have done more? Do you think they could have done less? Let me know down below. For all you daydreamers and creators out there, keep your heads in the clouds. Peace.